What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Heavy Standing Hot Rods. Today we're going to be talking about 5 essential tools to become the most effective iron worker, whether you're on the first day of work or you're a journeyman iron worker. Let's get to it. Number 1 is going to be a hard hat. You need to have your head safe. At all times, you need to be wearing a hard hat, whether it's a full brim like this. I actually have this because, you know, I'm the foreman, so I actually don't see too much welding anymore. Or if it's a single build, you know, iron workers are allowed to have a single build hard hat. That way they can put a halo and actually have their welding hood connected to this at all times. Hard hat is super essential, guys. Like I said, iron workers, we're allowed to have it like this with a build to the back. Just so we have a halo, we're able to weld. Regardless or not, you need to make sure that your head is safe at all times. I will go ahead and put like another bulletin under number 1 right here. It's going to go ahead and say some Z87 plus glasses. That way they're shatterproof. Make sure you're keeping your eyes nice and safe. If you need some side shields, because you know you tend to get stuff in the side of your eyes, go ahead and get some that have this. Nowadays they sell some decorative ones that look a little bit nicer. These are actually Z87 plus as well. So you go ahead and buy anything that fits your style, but make sure it's Z87 plus because you want to make sure that your eyes are safe. And then another one would be just some gloves. You know, whether you're going to be welding, you want to have some nice thick fire resistant welding gloves. You're going to be climbing, maybe you can use those mechanic gloves that have that stickier plastic on the outside, help you climb a little bit better, or whatever application that you need the right gloves for. Go ahead and get some gloves. But number 1, like I said, it's going to be the hard hat. Got to be safe. Keep your head safe. Hard hat, guys. Number 2 is going to be your safety harness, guy. Your fall protection, guys. You guys got to make sure you're wearing these. Me, I've only had about 3 of them my whole career. This was the last one I ever did use. Keep climb bolt bags on these. I used to keep 3 of them. One of them had you know, my bolts, my nuts, and then all the other miscellaneous stuff that I keep in my 3rd one. Usually had some snacks and stuff like that in there, stuff to write with and things like that. But yes, safety harness, guys. You know, iron workers, we tend to use these bigger ones just because they have this for the belt bags. But safety harness, we got to get the people in the trade got to get more used to wearing these. That's part of our job, is to wear these. This is like our super suit, guys. The harness, like I said, and then a bulletin underneath would be the bolt bags. You know, make sure you got enough sufficient bolt bags. I don't have my elephant ear on here right now, but I do have my sleeve bar holder right there, and this is a little hook so I could hold my hammer if need be, with a hook with a little eyelet on there. So yes, I would say invest in a good harness. Like I said, I've had 3 in over 10 years that I've been doing this, and the first one was actually all chopped up by the union guys. Get yourself a harness. Number 3 is going to be the fall protection, guys, and a little additive to number 3. Whether you guys are using these with a shock absorber or you're using a retractable yo-yo, regardless, you know what I mean, pelican hooks, or these little ones that look like carabiners, regardless, you need to have some good fall protection with your harness. Okay, so make sure you have some good fall protection. This right here is actually a positioning lanyard that helps me go up and down vertical columns, making sure I have some type of way to tie off on vertical columns. And then we have these, of course, that are just a regular shock absorber with a regular lanyard, 6-foot lanyard with your harness, guy. 1, 2, and 3. Now, number 4 on this list is actually going to be either a bucket or a canvas bag. So this is what I'm talking about, guys, a canvas bag. You're going to need to have something to put all your tools in. Put your hard hat, hood, lanyards, all that good stuff. Is not going to fit on top of this. Inside of here, it's going to go in here. Chalk box, all that good stuff. You're going to need a bag. A lot of guys actually use the buckets that come outside of the bolts. When you receive the bolts, you'll get a bucket. Let me show you what they look like. Come over here to my gang box. Right here, this bucket right here. You see this big old bucket? A lot of guys will use these just like that. How I have a couple beamers, got my grinder in there, a couple hard spuds, things like that. A bucket or a canvas bag. The reason why the canvas bag is so goddamn important is because all the stuff you're going to be putting inside of it. Me to number 5, a good tape measure, guys. These are going to be the things you're going to be putting inside your canvas bag. I would say get a pencil and get yourself a pack of these soapstones. So you're able to write on the steel with these soapstones. You're able to write on the steel with this. Take some notes on a little pad or anything you need to. You got your Stanley Fat Max. You're going to need a 35 footer. Don't be doing anything smaller than that. As an iron worker, you're going to be measuring everything over 20 foot most likely. You know what I mean? You don't want to have to be measuring 10 feet at a time, marking it, holding it again. All that takes time, and all that time adds up. Get a 35 footer. If you can get a 100 footer, throw it in the bag as well. Go ahead and do that. I'd say also keep with you a bullpen, donkey dick, alignment pin, whatever you want to call these. They're good. You're going to need them during bolt up time. And I would also say keep a good spud with you. I'd say keep a couple of these fixed spuds, you know, that are already fixed. This is 1 1/4. You can see Proto, badass brand right there, Proto. You can get Klein as well, and I'd also go ahead and get some of them that actually have the crescent wrench, because the different applications for different things you need. This is for more bolt up, this is for more connecting. Regardless, you're gonna need them both. These all need to go inside of that canvas bag. Show up to a job site, you're wearing your hard hat. You know what I mean? You're wearing your hard hat. You got your safety glasses on. You got the gloves in the back pocket. You know, you got your trusty harness right here, making sure that you're not gonna fall and you're gonna stay alive just in case an accident were to happen. You know, it's covered in these bolt bags because, you know, you mean business. You're ready for work. You know, you got this hooked to the back of it, making sure that you're nice and safe. You know, maybe you even got a secondary one hooked on there, secondary yo-yo, or like me, I carry a positioning lanyard, so I like to climb. You pull up holding one of these with all those tools that I just showed you right here. Maybe you get 3 of these fixed spuds, different sizes, a couple adjustable spuds. You got 5 spuds in all. Maybe get 3 of these, different sizes, 1 long one, 2 small ones. I mean, this, maybe some writing utensils. Maybe I would throw in there one thing I don't hear, have a chalk box. Whether you're a journeyman or whether you're just coming out of school, coming out of a high school, whatever, it's your first job site, you come in racking up all these tools, you're gonna get hired. You're gonna be asked how much you want. You know what I mean? And depending on your experience, you're gonna get a damn good position. So I would say go ahead and get yourself a hard hat. Go ahead and get some safety glasses, some gloves, throw them inside that hard hat. Keep them there at all times. That way you're not forgetting them. Go ahead and get yourself a nice body harness, something that feels comfortable for you, something that you're gonna go ahead and take care of. That's your body harness. That's an extension of your body now. On that body harness, you wanna have some fall protection. You know what I mean? Some lanyards, yo-yos, things of that nature. On that note, you wanna have a nice bolt bag, you know what I mean, or a bucket with all your tools inside of it. That way, when they do put you to work, you're ready to work and you're not gonna be lagging behind. How much is it all gonna cost, right? Let's go over the cost about these things. That's important. Okay, a hard hat. This one right here, about 200 bucks. You know, you can get something more simple. You get a $30 hard hat. You know what I mean? You get a halo for maybe 60 bucks, $100 maybe. Spend yourself and get yourself a hard hat that you could actually be using for the majority of your career. I did have that. Mine's actually all broken now because I did go through an accident at one point. We can talk about that on a later date. I'll show you that hard hat at one point, but this is my hard hat, 200 bucks. We'll go ahead and call it a reasonable $100 if you're gonna get a just a regular hard hat. Not cheap, but just a regular. And you're gonna go ahead and you can go to Harbor Freight. These I think are like 15 bucks at Harbor Freight. You know what I mean? So let's say we're at 115 right here, just with this. You're gonna get yourself 3 of these bolt bags. These are actually $30 a piece, so that's gonna be another $100 for the bolt bags. So you're at $315 just with this positioning lanyard. I'm actually not gonna count. We'll go ahead and just count this one lanyard. These actually cost $55 if you go buy them at Northern Tool. This exact brand right here, Warner. It's a 6-foot lanyard and it has a 3-foot shock absorber, I believe. It's a 3-foot. It doesn't say on there, but 3-foot shock absorber, I believe. That's another 50 bucks, 60 bucks. We'll call it 60 bucks with taxes. So you're looking at 315, 60, 375, and you want to get yourself a nice body harness. You know, this harness is a 3M Protecta. I would actually really tell people to try and get one of these. They're very comfortable. They don't dig into the thighs or anything. This one's going to run you about another 200 bucks. So maybe all in all, for just the safety equipment, just to get going, you're looking at about $500. I know it's a big investment. I know it's a lot of money, but you're going to be making a lot of money in this field. You know, you come over here, you can probably find a lot of things at the flea market, a swap meet, things of that nature, pulga. I'd say all these tools here, you know, that's about $1.50 a linear foot, so about 40 bucks here. You know, that you can probably get for maybe $5, you know, maybe another $100 on some tools. So realistically, if you're willing to spend, you know, $500, $600, you could probably get yourself a nice little setup. Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, pawn shops, things of that nature. You know, Amazon Prime always has different sales on harnesses, on spud wrenches, on lanyards and things like that, even hard hats and things like that. So definitely look into saving some money. Don't want to just be balling out, spending all the money in the world just when you're getting started off. Make sure that you get some stuff that's going to be quality. You want to be wearing a hard hat that's going to cave in the first little thing that hits it, the first time it falls. You want to get something that's going to be quality, but you don't also want to be breaking the bank until you get some money in your pocket. So like I said, these are the 5 essential tools to becoming an iron worker. Once you walk up on the job site, guarantee you walk up with these, you'll be getting a job, guys. They're really thick-skinned, these iron workers, so you got to be thick-skinned with them. You know what I mean? Go ahead and build yourself up as a person, because iron work is going to get you paid. It's going to put you in positions you never thought you were going to be in. When you get scared, you get brave. When you get brave, you get better. So we got to practice always getting better in life. So Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, hit the notification bell. You get notified every time we drop a long content video or short. Other than that, guys, hope you guys have a blessed day. Stay blessed, stay hard, stay safe. Don't look back unless you count yesterday's money. Catch you on the next one, guys. Bye.